Hi guys, so this video is about on-page SEO. So I was searching a lot of videos on digital marketing, especially search engine optimization, and found a lot of great content on YouTube. What I didn't miss over there, that there is lack of practical demonstrations of videos. So in this series, what we will do, we will show you the practical demonstration, what we have been doing in our business, in our blogs, how we are putting you can say the SEO factors, utilization of the SEO in getting more traffic. So what actually we are doing or we have been doing for last 7-8 years, this we will show you. And we have done a lot of work for the clients as well, although I will be sharing our dashboard to showcase the tools. We will be using Yoast as an SEO tool. It is a free version. We are using the free version so that you all can use the free version of it. Obviously, the premium version has other benefits, but we have been using the free version so that you people as a beginner or you people can use the free version and see the benefit of using this tool. Now, as everybody knows, SEO is very important to get organic traffic. Okay, and we need a lot of things about it: backlinking, internal, external backlinking, lot of on-page factors. So a lot of things are there on page as well as off-page SEO, but we have not found the actual videos where the people are showing you in a practical manner. So this is the way, this is the reason we created this video, so that you can see the practical demonstration. So the agenda of this video is you can understand the on-page SEO factors. Okay, so you will be going through some of the SEO factors. We will be having a series of videos. So some of the factors would be taken in this video. A step-by-step practical demonstration, which is very important. This is going to help you a lot. Real case examples to give you exact working using, as I told you, Yoast SEO free version. So Yoast is an SEO tool. We will use the free version of it, and we will showcase you the real case examples. And definitely, if you're interested, then you can apply with us for live projects so that you can have a practical understanding through our dashboard or through our you can say our live projects. So let me take you through the practical way. Let me share the screen. Okay, so this is a dashboard of Ed4Sure. Okay, and these are the posts you can see. If I go to the blog over here, okay, so I can see the blogs related to this is one of the category we have, Hello HR, where the blogs are related to the corporate training or HR related blogs. So these are the blogs. I can open any blog and I can showcase you in a practical manner to the on-page SEO thing. But before that, I will go to the dashboard again. I will scroll it down. This will showcase me. This will give me an idea that how many blogs we have without proper SEO. Like I can see the post with the SEO score, that is okay, 74. So I can take any of the blog over here and I can show you that how we practically do it. So let me open this. Okay, now these are the blocks where I can actually do the you can say the on-page SEO and all. So top 9 KPI for HR professionals. So this is one blog I can do work on. So let us take this blog only. Okay. So once I see, so this is the dashboard. This is a backend, you can say, where we see everything. So we have already Yoast plugin. So I will just scroll down. So this is a blog content. Here I can see the Yoast SEO access. So I'm using the free version of it. So readability is good. So readability, we have a separate video. I will share the link in this video as well. So you can go with the readability part of it. I will go with the SEO part today. And a few of the parameters I will discuss today. So this is the SEO part. If I click over here, I can see the analysis. So there are a lot of red. You can see the red portion. So it means I have not used the outbound links. I have not used an internal link. I have not put the key phrase in introduction. So there's a lot of scope, so that I can make it green. So my target is to make it green, but definitely making the green would only help if I do in a right manner. It's not Just for the sake of making it green, I am doing it. So I will show you how we should do it. And there are already few things are already green, like key phrase length is good, meta description is good. I have not used this key phrase again before, so this is not earlier used. This is not used earlier. Text length is good, means the blog content length is good, that is 1781. Usually we should target 1800 to 2000 if we are putting a good length of the content. Otherwise you can use 1200 to 1500, but I will recommend, if you can write, try to write 1800 to 2000. SEO title width is good. So now taking me to the this first portion, that is outbound internal linking. I can do that. Let me go with this keyword list. Now if I click on this, it will show me the highlighted part, but in my version it is not showing, maybe because it is not updated. But anyway, I know the focus key phrase, so here is an option. I have used this key phrase, focus key phrases, KPI for HR professionals. Okay, so I copy this and I see that this is not used in introduction, so definitely I have to use in an introduction, that is first paragraph, and usually I will be very precise, first 100 words. So let me go to the first paragraph of this content. So my blog starts this: key performance indicators in HR, the magical metrics have the pro to make matching the cheap. So I will show you in a practical manner. So it will take some time, but this will give you a better idea. So my key phrase is this KPIs. So I can easily make it key performance indicators. So I can clearly make right over here. Right. So this was my key phrase. So I used in the first paragraph, key performance indicators, KPIs for HR professionals. Today we will discuss the key performance indicators, KPI. So I intentionally used this keyword in the first paragraph, and it is making sense as well. Okay, the magical metrics have the power to make HMAJ either change for anything. So this is fine. Now if I go down, so I can see key phrase in introduction, key phrase or synonym do not pay the, it is still showing that it is not in the first paragraph. Why so? Let me check. KPIs are for HR professionals. We discuss the key performance. So I already used it, and that is a problem sometime with the software as well. I used it. So suppose just for the check, I remove this and this. Now let me see this. It is still showing this. So probably I just try to do something like this. I mean, making it a bit long para. Now it is still showing this. It means this is not properly working. If I just update it, so usually whenever we make changes it shows, but I'm just trying to make it trying to update it. Maybe it works. So that's the problem we usually face. It's very easy to tell you should do this, you should do that, but it's always better to do show in a practical manner. Okay, now I am using it here. Okay, now if I go over here, KPIs for HR professionals, now it is working. So it means the software is, so now it is there, key phrase in introduction. Well done. So now when I updated, then only the software caught it. But I'm telling you, I've been using it for a long time, and when I used it earlier, it was easily catching whenever I make changes. So that is a problem. It is not showing me in a real time, but I am just updating and then it is showing. Anyway, so this is done. Now moving to the second part. Key phrase in meta description. So meta description is this. This is meta title, SEO title, that is meta title. This is slug. And this is top key performance program when she which what. So this is my discuss the top 9. I can easily copy top 9. I can easily delete this portion and I can easily put it over here. And I can now see it is in meta. Now I can see this is in meta. This key phrase or synonym appear in the meta description. So this is fine. Now I want to show you one thing. The people cannot put this S over there. So if I remove the S and use the KPI, what it shows to me? Now it is not showing me in a meta description. That is again a problem with the software. The meta description is too short. Let me just make it a bit. It is showing green. It is perfectly fine. So, but still if it is showing the short, so let's check it. And I see over here, meta description. So length was showing me short. So it keeps changing. So usually it is 155 to 170 characters. This is the meta description length, 155 to 170 characters, but that's fine. If it is asking me to increase, so I can increase. So anyway, I also checked whether if I remove S, whether it is catching or not. So sometimes the software doesn't catch, but you should not worry about it. As you can see, either we can use the key phrase or synonym of it. So even we are removing the S, it doesn't matter. The Google understand what exactly it is. So I'm using the KPIs again. Okay. Now this is over here. What about the first? If you want to make it changes, I'm just removing that second. Okay. Meta description length is fine. Just okay. So now this is done. Second portion part is key phrase in title. The exact match of the key phrase appears there, but not at the beginning. So now it is asking me to put it at beginning because the Google usually catches if it is in beginning. So should I put it the KPIs for HR professional in the beginning? Of course not. So the software may ask you to put in the beginning. So suppose I put it in the beginning. Let us say I do it over here. KPIs and I make it in a bracket KPIs of HR professional. It can give me this way. Now it is fine. It is showing me that it is totally fine. Where it is? Key phrase in introduction, key phrase and key phrase in meta, meta description, text line, key phrase in title. The exact match of the key phrase appear at the beginning of the SEO. Now, if you go with the software, you should put it this way. But I have seen even this can work. Top 9 KPIs for HR professionals. Now, this is totally your choice, how you want to go with it. But I'm okay with it because I've been using it for various clients and, I have used in my own blog as well. It usually okay if I use this way, top 9, because top 9 is something catchy. So when we are writing a title or meta description, so definitely we are supposed to take care of Google, but I understand that Google also takes care of the readers. So readers would definitely click if they see the top 9. So they would be excited to read something about that. What are the top 9 KPIs, top 5 KPIs, top 11 KPIs in this way. So if you're putting this way, then definitely it will help, right? This will help in this way. Now coming back to this, let me show you. Okay, the exact match of the keyword in the SEO, but not at the beginning. This I already did earlier to show you that how it run, but this is fine. I'm okay if it is showing me orange. Key phrase in slug. Part of the key phrase doesn't appear in the slug. Now, what it is saying? This is a slug. okay, which we see as a domain like edufirstshore.com/KPI for HR professionals. Now it is saying part. Now can somebody see and tell me what part? It is KPIS. Now if I put KPIS, definitely it will be fine. Now it is showing me the slug over here. Keyphrase and slug, great work, KPIs. But I think KPIs is very, weird word as a domain or URL or something. So I'm okay with KPI for HR professionals. Now again, the Google will easily understand what is KPI. We are not supposed to take exact alphabet in a slug. So although the software is telling me, because software is showing me what is fed to the software, but it is totally okay if it is going this way. Okay. Now keyphrase and title is done. Image alt attribute. The image is on this way, doesn't know that will attribute a topic of your text. Okay, let me check me the image. I go over there. Okay, and I can see this is an image, and this is again KPIs for HR department. Can I do KPI for HR professionals? Set featured image. So I did over here. Now let me see. Dekho. This you can see image alt attribute is fine. So when I change the word department to professional, use the right keyword, it really worked for me. So that is fine. Now let me see what is the SEO. Now it is orange. I want to make it green at least. I mean, green is a target. At least we should do at least whatever is possible. Now the keyphrase density is found 2 times. Now what is keyword density? The number of times a keyword is used in the content of the blog. So suppose the blog is 1000 word and you are using a keyword 2 times. Okay, it means suppose the blog is of 100 word and you are using is 2 times. It means 2 by 100, it is 2%. Usually we as a company target 1% to 2%, but a lot of company would suggest you to use 3%, 4%, but we usually target 1 to 2%. So 1% is usually fine, because there are a lot of similar kind of words or LSI, semantic words, which are also used by the content writer. So we are not supposed to use the exact key phrase again and again. It is totally okay if we use the 1 to 2%. I will use the 1%. So let me see the focus key phrase are 2 times. That is less than the recommended minimum of 7 times. So it is suggesting me to use this 7 times. So if I click over here, it should highlight the result, but obviously this software is not catching. So I have to go on my way. So what is focus key phrase? We already see the focus key phrase over here. That is KPI for HR. I can easily put in the first 100, which I already did. Similarly, I can easily put it at the end of the blog. So ultimately, leveraging HR KPI will do better is to increase employee satisfaction and engagement and a more efficient and effective HR development. Conclusion. Okay. So I can easily mention. So this was about KPIs for HR professional. You should explore KPIs for sales professionals too. Okay, so this was about this. Okay, so this was, so you should explore the KPIs for sales professionals too. Now because internal linking was also missing, so what I will do, I will put the sales professional block, so I can easily do KPI for sales professionals, and then I can do for sure. So these are the quantitative KPIs, and then we have qualitative KPIs. So I can use the quantitative. I can copy this. In the end, we have the qualitative KPIs, process indicators, a lot of blocks we have. So KPIs for, I would copy it I'm just showing you the internal linking. So I select the part, it should look natural. So it is very natural that in a flow, I'm talking about this. You should explore KPIs for sales profession. I will click on this link part. I will just copy it. Now I will click on this options and I will put in a link in, new tab. So for example, if somebody is, using it, clicks on it, so it should take the person on a new page, new window, or you can say the new tab. I will just make it this color so that it gives an indication that there is some linking over here in this way, and I will update it. Now you will see the internal linking part is also done from our side as a part of on-page SEO, and this keyword density we already did at the end. So let me see. So I'm going a bit slow, but I want to showcase how actually it works, how we do. I hope you would like the video. If you find it useful, you should share the people this way. Now see, this is all done. This is also done. So okay, so this is done. Internal linking is done. So it is showing over here green. Okay, and keyphrase density is also working. Now the focus keyphrase found 4 times. So I need 3 more times, but I will use in a uniform manner and throughout the content. It's not like only at one area. We should uniformly distribute. Usually we should take 200 to 250 words and then per keyword over here. So let me showcase this way. So I already used over here in the beginning, which is very important. First 100 words should definitely have this. Okay, now the world of KPI and got the truth behind the numbers, and who knows, we might even have a little fun along with them. So this is again this top 9 KPIs for this. So what I can do, I can just put it, this is one already done, absence rate. So I can easily do this. It is the here. I can easily read it for you. Absence rate, the one metric that reminds us that we cannot escape work every time we have a hangover. It's like a stunt teacher or this. It's here to help us this plus thing. Now there's a use case about it, how to measure. So I can easily say in the beginning over here, the very first, sorry, I just copied the link. The very first KPI for HR professionals. The very first KPI is for HR professional. Let's take absence rate is one of the so see, right, content writing is an art, and you can easily optimize, you can easily optimize the content using the right key phrase. But content writing is an art, so you should not use the keyword just for the sake of using. You should think about it. Then now I'm just using in a way it looks natural. For example, absence rate was the first KPI we discussed, so I do, and I had to use the KPIs for HR professionals. So what I did, let's start absence rate is one of the KPIs for HR professional. Similarly, I can easily say is the second sorry, it comes over here is the second KPI of So benefit of program cost per employee KPI is the second KPI of HR professionals. One of the KPIs for HR professionals, second KPI, not of, we are using the word KPI for. So let us see. So anyway, so this is done, second KPI. So I hope, let me see how many we have done. We have added 2 right now, so it should increase. Okay, so I have to just, refresh it. It is showing me 4 times keyphrase, but we have increased it, right? 5. Now it is showing me 5 times. It is fine now. Let me show you use it once more. How to measure. Let's take this as a let's take it as the last KPI for HR. Now sometimes the software, doesn't catch it, but so that nothing to worry. It is same like KPI or KPIs. S is also there, but that's fine. Now let's take it as the last KPI. So I just made it changes over here. So I hope it should work. So it is showing me 5 times. It is not refreshing. So let me update it. I can easily update from here. Here it is update. I update. So it's very simple. See, the only thing you should not worry about the software understanding of the key phrase, your own understanding should also help. Like I showed you in the meta title, in the slug, and the content as well. So let me, now it is, I think it should work now. I updated, so it should work. It is still showing 5 times. So let me take another key phrase, one more place. Utilization %. Let me take some other time to fill. This KPI for HR professionals. So this is a keyword, KPI for HR professional. I use over here. This KPI for HR tells us how long it takes to fill a position. So if I update over here, okay. Actually, the people search a lot KPI for HR professional, not KPI. So ideally, we should use the KPI. Okay, I can check it in the Uber suggest over here as well. This is a Neil Patel portal where I can see this, the keyword research I can do. Otherwise, I use a Google keyword as well, Google Keyword Planner. I can also check whether I should use the KPIs or KPI, but right now I'm just trying to focus on the on-page SEO part, not a keyword research. But if I research over there, I can find out that KPI is mostly search rather than KPIs, because suppose I'm searching, consider as a user. So I will search KPI for HR, KPI for sales, KPI for social media, KPI. I'm not going to type KPIs because we use the word KPI, not KPIs. So if I talk to you, I say, what are your KPI, not KPIs. You are getting my point. So that also can be edited, but top line KPI. Okay, so it is still saying KPIs 5 times. So either I can make it in a way that I can, leveraging KPIs for HR professionals. So I just did it. I updated. Okay. When you are editing a content, edit in a way it should not, destroy the flow. It should sync with your content when you are using a keyword. So let me see now what exactly happens on this SEO part. I go to the SEO analysis part. I still see the density. It is not actually refreshing, I guess. Otherwise, I have already used, if I see HR professionals. So I already see. This is 1 KPIs for HR professional. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6 KPI for HR professional. This is 7. So I already used it 7 times, but it is not catching it. So don't bother about it because we already use the HR word other ways as well. So I'm just leaving it here. Okay, but still I can do one thing for you. I can use it at the last time. This KPI for okay, so I use this KPI for. Otherwise, if I want to use KPI, so I can mention this is one of the KPIs for Azure, but I think this is also fine. This KPI for. I can update it over here. Now this is also done. So I'm showing you in a very practical manner how does it work. Otherwise, they see readability is already good. SEO part we were talking about. Okay, outbound link I can do, key phrase distribution. So it is not updating. The focus key phrase was found 5 times. Maybe if I use the S word, then it will catch, but I'm not bothered about it. But still, I will take it exact for you at one other place because we have a scope. It is a very lengthy blog. So when you have a lengthy blog, you can easily use the keyword as well. Return on investment, for example, I can use the KPI is RPI is one of the KPIs for HR professionals. So I usually use it here easily. I can update over here. Okay. This is done. I'm just taking you through this area. SEO part. Okay. So when I used this, key phrase, now it is also coming orange. Key phrase distribution. Distribution is something which is, so suppose you are using a keyword in a 1,000-word block. You should not put a keyword at one place. You should uniformly distribute. As I told earlier in this video, that you can use one keyword in 200 to 250 words, then the next keyword in 250 to 500 words, the next is 500 to 750 words, in this way. You should not put all the keywords at one place only. Okay. Now the focus key phrase was found 6 times. It means it is not taking my keyword key phrase without S, which is wrong from the software part. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay to use KPI for HR professional rather than KPIs for HR professional. KPI is just plural word of it. Okay. Now I can use, this is very difficult. Now I am considering that this is done from my end because it will make it green soon if I use on outbound links and this. So let me take you this parameter, key phrase and subheading. Use more key phrase or synonyms in your higher level subheading. Okay. So these, I can use the key phrase or keyword in this yield ratio. So I can use as one of the last KPI for HR professionals. I can write here. So this is heading. This is subheading. If you put here, you can see here heading 2. This is, you can see this heading 2, heading 1, heading 3. So I just put it a heading 2. Okay. And it is asking me to use the keywords or synonyms in the heading or subheading. So I can use this and I can also mention here my favorite KPI or ROI, but I'm not going to put it. Engagement or satisfaction rating, the KPI. I can see the most important KPI for HR professionals. See, keeping employee satisfied or engaged is very important KPI. So I'm just using the most important KPI. Otherwise, I can ignore it, but I can just putting like this so that my purpose of using subheading is also solved. And okay, keyphrase in subheading. So I can use more keyphrase in your high level setting, but I am just okay with it. I'm just updating it here. Where it is gone, heading, yeah, update this one. Okay, so now outbound link is what? I'm putting a link in my content, and if somebody clicks, it goes to some other website. So what I can do, I can see the KPI for HR professionals, and I can get some content of it. Like for example, this is Indeed or site and all, 10, 16 examples of KPIs for 6 professional services. So in this with 6 KPI, every professional service need key performance indicator, top 9 KPI, top 10. So I can connect the blog to this. But whenever I'm connecting the blog to this, I should check the content should be relevant. The domain authority, page authority should be good. So right now I'm just doing one thing. As I know, the Indeed.com has a very DA, domain authority and page authority. So I can use this key performance review. So what I can do, I can, I can connect this link if I want to my any of the blog. Now it is very tricky that which blog I should give a link. See, this is for the user basically. User can check and refer some other in this page. So it is asking me to add some. Okay. Or if I make it green, like use S, then also it can work. But I would prefer to use an outbound link because I want to showcase you. So what I will do, I will use the beginning, I can write easily. After researching a lot, size we have. KPIs for HR. Now, just to showcase you, I'm putting this link. Otherwise, I would not use this link because I have to actually find whether this site is having a relevant content or not. Because when you're giving outbound link, the relevant content should be there. But just to showcase you, I'm just putting over here. I just put the link over here. I put it. I always put a link in a new tab because somebody clicks, so it should go with the new. You can say the new tab. Okay. So I update it. When I update, I also update here because software is not catching immediately. So I update over here. Let me see with you that how it goes now. I hope this should work. Okay. So this is green. So we achieved it green. Still there are certain parameters. So key phrase in subheading. So we used at certain manner the key phrase in subheading as well. Key phrase distribution is good. That is orange. It is fine because it doesn't catch. It is not catching the S or S part. Key phrase in title is also used. We are not going to use the exact match of the key phrase. Sorry, we are using the exact match, but not at the beginning. That is okay. Even we are using just after this top line. Key phrase in slug, again, we do not use the S part, so that is also fine. So it is showing overall green, which is good. So this SEO is done. So there are a lot of other on-page SEO parameters. I will quickly take you through. SEO title width, we already know the width. So usually it is 55 to 70 character. Text length, 1868 words. We have image alt. I showed you how to do it previously. We never use this keyword. We should not use a same keyword before in a blog. Meta description length, it is well done. Key phrase in meta description. Description length is 155 to 170 character, but it keeps changing +5, -5. Usually it is 155 to 160. Key phrase in meta description, we used it. Keyphrase density, yes, found 7 times. See, now when we updated, it shows the 7 times. Otherwise, it was showing the 6 times. So it's taking time to update it. Key phrase length is good, means it is 3 to 5 keywords, 3 to 5 words. Okay, it should not be very lengthy. Okay, and key phrase length should not be like 2 words. Career planning, it is 2. It is short term. It should be a phrase, means more specific, which people usually search. Key phrase in introduction is there. We put in the introduction. You can see how smartly we put it in the beginning, at the end. Internal linking we did, outbound linking we did. So now if I see this is totally done, I would coming up with the more examples, because the more example you watch, the more better you understand this tool and the usage of on-page SEO. It is totally fine. I quickly show you one thing. Like we start with a blog, college picnic. So when we targeted a long tail keyword. How to? Because whenever you are starting, always start with the long tail keyword, because that is less competitive. Now, how to plan college picnic? That was our target keyword. So we use this keyword and we got this block. So this is our block coming on the first page. If you see later on, I just show you the SEO of it. I hope the video is lengthy, but definitely will give you the benefit, because how we did it. So this was a blog that how do you plan a college picnic? These are quick gems like a date, budget, assigning job, etc., etc. Now coming to this edit post part, so that I can show you the backend SEO part of it. Okay. Now you go to this SEO part. It is readability is good. The SEO is very good. It's already done. And if you see, this is coming on a first page and first rank as well. Now internal linking is not done. I think I should do the internal linking for this, so it will be better. But without internal linking, it is coming on a first. So that is again a practical example I'm showing, that even you are not doing all the parameters of SEO, you are still coming on a first rank of first page. Not just first page, but a first rank as well, the top rank on a first page. So key phrase in subheading, I couldn't put it because college picnic, the key phrase subheading is like something this menu of college. I can randomly put it. College picnic. Feedback after. So I'm just using the my keyword, that is college picnic. Now I use it. So if I just make it an update, I hope you are liking the video, because this is really this is a real strategy we used, and we really ranked on. This gave us a lot of confidence. And there was a time when we had around 1.2 lakh unique visitors per month, which once there was an update from the Google, and we got down to 60,000 unique visitors, but we get a lot of organic traffic. We don't use Google ads. We usually get the leads from the organic traffic. So this was the first blog when we were targeting the college. So let me show you this now, the SEO part. I made the changes in and you can see the subheading part is this. So you can see now that, I mean, this is interesting that I showed you in a very practical manner. In a subheading part, when I use the key phrase, I could make it to the green. Internal linking, I can also do very easily. I can just use, I think internal linking is done, but this is internal linking. If I click over here, that's the problem with the software. So we have to keep update the software. Now, yes, internal linking is already done, but it is not catching. So what I can do, I can just cut over here. Enjoy. College picnic. Okay. Or I can use this. How do you go power planning? So I can read for even the smallest picnic. You will have to answer question into these area and all. Okay, I can use this link over here because I saw something content over here. Regular tips. Okay. So I already used over here, but it is not catching. Okay. Okay, now I can try to this enjoy calling picnic. I'm just using enjoy, how to enjoy. I just updated it. Let me see now. How does it go? Oh. I will keep making more videos, to show you in a practical manner. The only thing I want from you to learn in a practical manner only, do some live projects. If you want to work with us, you can also apply with us. You can send your resume at career@eduforsure.com, or you can, tell us in the comment section. Okay, so see now, internal linking is done. So what I did, I just made a bit change. I copied the content a line below. Maybe the last sentence, it was not caught by the software. Now you should think this way. Even the last text was not, understood by the software, but it was there. I mean, whatever the changes we made, it was not necessary. The Google will understand that there is an internal linking. It's not necessary the software would understand, and then only Google will understand. Software was not understanding for whatever the reason, but Google will understand because we are using the internal linking. We are applying it over here. So now this is done. Now coming back to this outbound link, which is missing. So it's not necessary you should put the outbound link at every place. It's not necessary. You should only give it a try if you want to give it a try. Even in the last blog, I just showed you, so I use this. So usually what we do, we get a lot of, mails from the advertising agency that you can give us a backlink, and we charge for it. Okay. And if you saw the last few blogs, we have done a lot of, I show you, we have done a lot of, work for the clients. So this is our blog because we do the SQL training. This is what this blog joins for subquery. We recently blog on 21st November. Now this is personal term job. If you click on this, you will find an outbound link that is not our link. This is we use the human content. We do not use the tool and all. So we wrote it because we got money and we have to run the company. So we did a backlink. So we talk about it, although we mentioned that we do not back up anything. You can only review yourself, and if you think it is good, you should go about it. But yes, this is a sponsored port. So common solid installation. This is again a common. How to be as a React Native engine. This is also, if I click on it, I can show you. This is again giving a outbound link, but this is because we got a money from this client who asked us to write a blog for them. And if you see, this is, I click over here, this take me to this website. So this is we are giving a backlink and we are getting paid for this. So as a blogger, you earn money by putting a sponsored post, by giving backlink to others. And this is really a good thing for you because it means you have achieved something, that you are getting a lot of offers. We only give backlink to the sites which we find authentic. We do not go for the casino and some other website which is not, for our users. So anyway, so this was all about the on-page SEO. I think I showed you a lot of things in a practical manner. I will keep coming for more videos. If you think this was really good for you, you should subscribe to the channel. You should share. We will keep coming with the more videos. Thank you so much.